Getting overwhelmed is something that I think is death-defying sometimes. It is so frightening and it is so tedious to go through that I think sometimes it brings us to the worst places in our lives. When you get overwhelmed, you get stressed, you get angry, you get depressed, and all these things that being overwhelmed just seems to bring with it, right? And I'm sure the majority of us are in school together, and say that you're in a situation where you have a ton of things that are due. Matter of fact, I'll give you a direct example of myself. Today, I have a ton of things due. I have homework I need to do for one class. I need to read chapters for two other classes. I have a group project that I need to work on for another class. And then I have my accounting homework, which is like the monster in this whole scary story. My accounting homework, we are already on the second chapter of the book. And chapter 1 and chapter 2 have kind of left me questionable. I'm still not very solid. I'm still full of questions. I'm still not aware completely of what I'm doing. I'm still in a stage where I definitely don't feel comfortable that I am doing everything correctly and efficient at it enough that I can get a good grade on the test, which is obviously what I'm shooting for. So I find myself stressing and worrying. And today, I know that I need to get another chapter in that class done. I know I need to sit myself down. I need to read it. I need to review it so that I can feel better about it, so that I can know that when I do this homework, I'm comfortable because I know what I'm doing. I'm not in the sense of I don't know what this is, I don't know what this account does, I don't know where this number goes, because I don't want to have to deal with that, right? But I have that huge worry on my back. I have that huge monster on my back, and I have all these other little minions around me. We're going to call them monsters and minions. The monster is accounting. The minions are all my other little classes. And sometimes when you get into a boat where you have this big monster and you have a shit ton of little minions at you, you just break down. I literally almost broke down today because I was just so overwhelmed with the amount of work that I needed to do and still need to do, and all the effort that I know I'm going to have to put into it, and the lack of time that I have right now. And something as big as that can get overwhelming in a split second. And I think that that happens to a lot of us, especially when we're going to school full time, when we're working, when we're doing sports. I'm sure one of those three things we can all relate to. Being overwhelmed is frightening, and it gets to us. So what is the right thing to do? What is that thing when you're just getting so overwhelmed that you feel like you're just going to curl up on a ball on the floor and give up, right? We've all been there, and it's such a bad place to be in. I definitely just don't want to go there again, and I'm sure that none of us want to, right? I've been there. I've done that. Trust me. And it's not a fun place to be, and I want to do my part to help you guys derive yourselves from getting into that same situation, as well as myself, maybe in the future or whatnot. And by talking about this, it helps me out too. So what's that thing that we can do? My number one best opinion and piece of advice I can give you guys is to tackle each one of these things one by one. So if you have one monster it's just tearing you up, it's taking your health down, it's beating you up, and you have these little teeny weeny minions that aren't doing so much, which one do you think you should focus on first? Obviously, we should go after the big ass monster that is just tearing us apart. And then once you destroy that monster, go after the minions. But when you try to go after all of these things at once, you're trying to kill the minions, you're trying to kill the monster, everything at once, you get overwhelmed and you feel like, oh my god, I can't do this and I want to give up. But when you focus on one thing at a time, it's much easier to conquer that boss, conquer that level, and move up a step in your life. So that's my words of advice that I can give you guys in this video. It's very simple, very easy in context, I think. But actually doing it sometimes is quite difficult because when you get overwhelmed, you feel incapacitated to really progress onward. So if you guys are in a similar situation as me, you know what? It is stressful, it is overwhelming, it is frightful, but take a step back, stop yourself from getting overwhelmed, stop yourself from worrying, stop yourself from procrastinating and say, okay, I know what I need to do and I'm going to do it. And you choose that one thing, the number one thing that is the monster on your back, and you tackle that bitch first. Once you finish that, you tackle the next thing. Then you tackle the next thing. Then you tackle the next thing. You do it until you destroy that boss and all the little minions and you gain a level up. You just level up in life like a boss. Alright, so you focus and you get it done because you know you can do it. You got confidence in yourself. And we know we have a plan to get past this. it might be frightening. It might be something that's scary to think of, getting all this stuff done, but you can do it. I promise you, you can do it. And if you need to, sit yourself down and say, you know what? I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to get myself a big old thing of coffee so I can make myself coffee all night. And if I have to sit my ass down and do homework and study from 2 p.m. till 4 a.m. the next day and then get up for class at 6:30 in the morning, damn it, I will. Because that's what I need to do. And if you're at a point where you're just sick of that stress, you're sick of that overwhelmed feeling, get up and do it. Because you know you can do it, and getting rid of that crap is just so gratifying. And none of us deserve to have that overwhelming monster over our heads all the time. And I say that because we can all destroy that monster, but we have to take the right steps to do so. So I hope that just by bringing a simple topic, a simple solution to your guys' mindsets and just helping you guys be aware of it, that you can all hopefully destroy that monster a little sooner so that we're not in these depressive, frightful, angering states in life, because those suck, right? I mean, nobody wants to be there. And as you guys know, my channel is all about mastering life. And I think that learning how to deal with overwhelming situations is definitely one of those things. So if you guys enjoyed this commentary, I would appreciate you guys just letting me know that you enjoyed it. And if you want me to do another kind of little video about the same thing, let me know. I'll be happy to do so. And as you always know, I very much appreciate your guys' time. And I will let you get on to your days. Thank you so much once again, guys. As always, stay fly and stay fresh. And I will catch you later. Peace.